to the panel where we break it all down. Big Easy, Handle Commish, Kings and the Sound, CMDL debate, stats stacked to the sky.
All right, welcome to the panel. We've got the usual crew and league favorite Levi, the Frozen Grizzly Friesen. Welcome back.
Let's go. Glad to be back, fellas.
Levi, I was texting these guys the other day actually. And I think my words were when Levi is in the stands, the game is so much better.
Yes.
Just wanted to shout out to you, man. It's so much more fun when you're in the facility. Our first game, I want to say there was like maybe five other fans, but you were there. Great
Yeah.
atmosphere. And then the
Yeah.
last game, you're there getting everyone else going. So when there's lots of people, it feels like there's
Yeah.
tons of people when you're in the building. So
Man.
love having you around, man.
Not
Man,
just
if I
him in
don't
the
cheer on the
stands,
home.
too. Huh? Not just you in the stands, Levi's. I'm watching the highlights back, and all I hear whenever I make a bucket is "Golly, golly!" I'm like, yeah,
That's
that
because,
makes me
that's
feel
because
awesome.
Cam, when you take a regular shot, it doesn't go in. But when you do something stupid and it like looks really nice, it goes in. So like,
I don't know what to
of
tell
course
you.
I'm impressed.
I don't know what to tell you.
Dude,
Well,
that's why I'm like, golly, Cam, I didn't know you could do that, but you do it every time. My philosophy behind that is if I don't cheer on the homies, who's going to, right? Because like I know, like for all of us, uh, like young married folk, um, and like the guys who bring their girlfriends out, I know, like to the wives, to the two of you who watch this podcast, I just want to extend, like our sincere gratitude. I speak for every man who forces their girlfriend or wife to care about basketball. We just want you to know that it doesn't go unnoticed. Our obsession with this game, we really appreciate you enabling us to continue this obsession. So I think, Carter, when you're doing your shout outs, make sure you double down on that. I know you're single and you don't have this problem, but uh, when you eventually get a girlfriend, you will have this problem, and she will be forced to care about the sports that you care about. So for all the ladies who care about the sports that we care about, we really we really appreciate it.
on that note, last season I wanted to make it happen. It didn't quite happen. I just couldn't get the interest I was hoping for. Um, a Wives of the League panel chat. So we had the all guest panel chat. I want to have one with just wives or fiancés or girlfriends. And they can come on here and just basically roast us, I imagine. So if you have
That'd
a
be a good
wife
time.
who watches the panel and wants to get into it, let me know. Jill said she'll do it, but she just needs a crew that's bought in and ready to chat.
That'd
So
be
That'd
the
be fun.
quickest and most savage panel chat uh, to date.
yeah, that'd be a good one.
Mhm.
Other note on fun panel chats. If you notice, we had about a 2 week break for those out there. Um, it's a grind sometimes. Season can be a grind, so we don't always get on here all the time. So if you ever want to do, or if people ever want to do their own panel chat, they're welcome to. Send it my way. So Levi, you want to start your own? Get a crew on here, and as long as it's a positive addition to the league and builds a culture, we'll post that every other week when we're not posting. So
Heck yeah.
let's get
Sounds
into this
good.
though. Let's get into
Yeah.
who stood out this week. Any guys who really impressed you?
How about Seabass?
Yeah.
Seabass.
Seabass, man.
Seabass.
Seabass. Number one
Seabass.
overall pick potential.
So Cam, you were at that game. Who was
Yeah.
defending him most of the time?
Who was defending? Who did they play again?
The dogs, right?
Yep. Devo's dogs.
He saw a few different looks. Dustin, Zach, when they went to their bench, they had some other guys on him, but it didn't really matter because he got a lot of his buckets like deep threes too, right? Like 3 feet, four
Yeah.
feet past the line. I mean,
Mhm.
guys will defend you out there now that they know maybe, but at the time it's just like, oh, he's gonna shoot that again, but then he shot it again and it went in again.
Yeah.
Klaus is looking like a genius, which I don't like. It's like, oh, come
Mhm.
on, Klaus, looking crazy smart right now. But I can't really remember who. Like, I think he saw a number of different defenders.
I think John and Zach gave him probably the most work in that game.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, I know Zach was on him for a while there, and I think just because of Seabass's um like performance, I think that's why Zach fouled out as well. And I think Jonathan probably could have gotten a little bit more work on him. Because I think John, when he switched to him, was definitely giving him like a lot more problems.
Fair enough.
But he did everything, hit threes, layups,
Yeah,
and he got to the line 7 times, which is impressive. So
31.
I don't know, man. He was cooking. Who else was cooking? Zach had a good debut on
Yeah, I
that
was gonna
opposing
say
team.
Zach.
21, 7 and 3. I think he fouled out, which is I think the first legit foul out I've seen.
Yeah, that game had the
Um,
first two.
he told me he's
First
like, I've
two.
never fouled out before. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. Um, so that was pretty funny. But he played. I think Devo's team has had a rough start to the season, 0-2, but I think they'll turn it around here at some point.
I think like they had probably the toughest schedule to start, right? Playing two. Who was their other game? Oh, right, the Green Olytics. Yeah, it's a tough team.
Yeah,
Yeah, very tough team to beat.
yeah,
Yeah,
ridiculous.
especially when Carter's going to his left hand.
Carter doesn't have a left hand. That
Oh,
was.
Cam, go back and watch the footage. He does.
I'm pretty sure. I think it went off my fingertips. That's why it was such a soft touch going around the rim. There, I'm pretty sure.
Uh, just to get myself ready for this podcast, I went to the game and found the highlight and I watched it probably like 10 to 15 times because you can hear everybody counting down and then all of a sudden everyone in the stands loses their stuff and then me and Ezra on the side and I'm losing my stuff because I picked you guys in my survivor pool and I was sitting there like, well, if this goes to overtime, I think they're done. So like I'd picked you guys in the survivor pool, and throughout the game, Cam, your team was like making it interesting. So I'm like, well, in the story of this game, I want you guys to win. But then in the back of my mind, I'm like, well, my survivor pick is Green Olytics. So like
That's
I
ridiculous, Levi. You should always be cheering against Carter and Kendall. Always. Doesn't matter if you pick them, they'll beat us.
Carter is a short king, and Kendall was my home like Kendall was with me last year. I can't ride against these guys.
Yes, you
Until I
can. Yes, you
until I play
can.
with you, Cam. Until I play
Ah,
with
oh, jeez.
you. Yeah.
Everyone should always be cheering against these two. That's all I have to say about it.
After the game, Cam was talking. What was he even saying, Carter? It just made no
I
sense.
wasn't saying anything.
Like
I
kind
said
of,
you almost lost to me and Lane because we
yeah,
scored the last
he was
13 points to our
bragging.
team.
You were bragging that we almost lost. You like how do you lost by a buzzer beater and you're bragging that you almost won? Come on.
Well, and then you said you would have won by 20 plus had you not committed so many fouls. So it went both ways.
I remember Cam, he's like, I can't believe Lane made that insane shot to tie the game. Man, if this would have gone to overtime, we would have won. And then Kendall's last words to you as he's leaving was like, but you didn't. I just lost.
Oh,
Whatever.
man.
It's fine. I'm past it, honestly.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, I'm past it.
Oh, yeah.
But that was fun. There was a lot of close games last week.
Yeah,
It shows kind of the parity in the league.
Mhm.
Casco crushed one by a lot, but other than that, it was a 1 point game, 6 point game, 6 point game. So
Mhm.
they were all pretty close.
yeah, that's good stuff.
It was great stuff.
Um, Principal's office, hard to get a good read on what they'll actually look like, having Shane instead of
Ruben.
Roth there. Looking
Yeah.
forward to seeing. Hopefully, we get to see Ruben this week.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm curious, just curious how that squad looks. How they fit together, like a lot of size. Got some 3-point shooting too, so yeah, I don't know. I'm skeptical if they can get as much out of Ruben as they maybe should with who's
Mhm.
surrounding him. I think he might not get as many touches as he should get, or as he would get if he was on my squad. I think I'd be giving him the ball a ton. And with their squad, I don't know that he will get it a ton. So yeah, maybe he goes underutilized and we see a first round pick getting traded or something like that. But that'd be kind of cool.
Ooh, that
Give
would be cool.
Seabass more touches.
Who
Hashtag
else do they
Seabass season, huh?
Who else do they have on principal's office?
So
Fahir.
you got
They got Logan, Aaron, Austin, Kloss,
Rylan.
and Rylan.
Someone
Yeah.
else who played well, a couple other guys, Mikasa stepped up with 23 points. Not
Yeah, he
overly
played well.
efficient, but someone's got to score, right? And Kyle played obviously really well as well.
Double double.
Yeah, and I'm just interested, like Chase with 10 boards, 9 and 10, and 7, playing kind of like all-around player. I'm just interested to see if he can kind of get going offensively this season,
Mhm.
because he's such a weapon when he's used well. So see how that goes.
Yeah, Chase had 9, and I'm pretty sure 7 of those came in the last like 3 minutes or 5 minutes or something. So like he can turn it on. I just want to see like once his threes start falling, I think Dave's team will be pretty good.
Mhm. Yeah, I
I mean,
think
Cam, what
10.
did? Sorry.
I I'd say I'm most uncertain playing against that team. I think other teams, you know who's going to beat you. You know who you gotta focus in on. But that squad, anyone can go off. So it'll be a
Yeah.
very, very tough team. It's not a team I want to see in the first round of the playoffs, that's for sure.
I was saying to Carter, I want to see that game with them versus you guys because I feel like they'd give you the most kind of the most not the most trouble. Well, it might have been the most trouble
Mhm.
just with their perimeter defense, and then they've got Kyle and Chase inside, and Tristan can hit threes, and if they're all
Mhm.
kind of like cooking at the same time, I think they stand a pretty good chance. But we'll have to see on that one.
Yeah, there'll be some real nice matchups for that game for sure.
Well, yeah, I see um like Chase on Billy's team last year and like knowing how many assists Billy got last year because he had Chase and Justin to kick the ball to off those screens and Matt, right? All really good like finishers and shooters. Um, like Chase is leading that team in assists right now. And like if Milkesa or David or I mean even Tristan, because he had 5 assists, like if any of those guys can step up in that facilitating role and like create those shots for Chase, I feel like you'll probably see more scoring out of him. But I think like that value that he's got, like that's, I mean, 3 assists away and a free throw away from a triple double. So that's, I think that's
Pretty solid.
pretty solid, right? I think it's just because like, the things that are really easy to see are the points up on the board, right?
Very, yeah, totally.
Hmm.
I want to know what Cam and Levi, what you guys thought of Tim's team, because I didn't get to watch that game, or at least, yeah.
Tim is a hooper. I love Tim.
Yeah, Tim's a bucket for sure, but I want to see like because that first game was a struggle, right? And that second
Mhm.
game they kept it really close between that team. So I'm wondering like what changed, kind of.
Yeah, they were in the lead for part of it as well. Um, I don't know. I think they got tired, and I think Dave's team didn't really get tired.
Yeah.
I think is part of it.
Why
Yeah,
did they play?
Uh,
Yeah.
Milkesa and David can just run. And like the energy that they play with in the first quarter is the same energy that they played with in the fourth quarter. And when you've got Kyle Mitchell who can like just pogo stick under a basket until he
so
puts in
annoying.
his
It's so
puts in his
annoying.
fifth shot attempt, like
But I think Tim's team doesn't have like, Bob doesn't shoot enough. And so Tim and Tyson are taking a majority of the shots, which is fine, but they also run out of steam a little faster than someone else would, maybe a younger guy. who is a genuine scorer. So I don't know. I think they just need someone to kind of take on that mantle. I'd like to see Jordan take a few more shots, although he was 3 for 15 in that game. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
I
that's
mean,
once his shot starts falling, he hasn't shot it very well to start the year, but once it starts going, I think it'll look pretty good. Yeah.
they do
Joey
a good
only
job.
getting 4 shots.
Yeah, Joey needs to shoot a little bit more too, especially in transition or cuts to
Yeah.
the rim when Bob's finding him or something. There needs to be a
Big
little
ups
bit more
to
of that. Yeah.
Joey. You love to see D-Lats get some points.
D-Lats.
Dylan Laterra.
D-Lats.
D-Lats. We called him Super D back in his soccer days. I love to see
Super D.
Dylan put the brown thing in the round thing. This is a shout out to my guy. I love Dylan.
Oh yeah, I wanted to shout out the Alexander brothers for coming. Both of them pulled up on a day when neither of them played and watched like I think 2 or 3 games. I can't remember.
Yeah, they watched 3
They were
games.
there for a
Full games.
long time. Just loyal to the league, man. That's so wholesome. That makes me smile. For real.
Munching on McDonald's.
I love those two.
They're great, actually.
Great additions.
Great. Addition.
I did want to take this opportunity talking about Tim's squad a little bit, just because how much he bashed my teammate last time we were on. Tim, yeah, 20 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists, good stat line. That's not bad. 53%, pretty solid. 0 for 4 from 3. It's less than ideal. And I'll see if I can just pull up a couple of these comments from last time and see how
Oh,
they
yes.
aged. All right, so let's share this.
I was hoping somebody would do this. There are a couple picks that aged like milk.
Well, so far this season, Tim is shooting 1 for 11, 1 for 9 from 3, 11%.
All right, can you guys see that screen?
Yes.
Well, I mean, we knew who could make it when it mattered. I mean, just watch our game against Tyron, and we knew who we should have given the ball to all year.
Cam Penner.
Tim, I've been waiting for a guest to come on and start spitting facts like you are. Oh my gosh. Yes.
I guess we're just gonna forget about the 3 threes I hit. The 4 threes I hit.
So there's first one, and then let's see. No, that's not the one I wanted. Yeah, let's go this one.
Yeah, I think that's where like our team will be good right off the bat because most of us have played and kind of understand. I would say our roles well. Billy will just tell everybody what to do, but
Got one more of those.
to be honest, I picked the team that has the most chemistry right off the bat. So I think we have a little bit of an advantage.
Oh man.
That's fantastic.
Sorry, Tim, but not actually at all sorry when you go bashing my teammate. Carter's an absolute dog, man. Let's go, Carter.
You know, the whole reason Carter's playing this well to start the season is because of Tim. So you should say thank you, Tim, for that.
It's not just because of Tim.
Then why are you playing so well?
I'm just
He's still pissed at his 2K rankings, apparently.
from last season.
It's all that team culture. He's got guys who believe in him now.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
He's got guys also that he trusts, guys that he knows will get him the ball in the right times, and that we can score. He doesn't have to score, unlike that squad last year. So,
Oh my gosh. I'm a different player this year than last year.
hey, you are.
Wait,
You're a different
wait.
player.
This isn't bashing you, Cam. This isn't bashing
Yeah,
you.
well, he's bashing my team and draft selections, which I don't appreciate.
I'll say
Can we
this. I'll say
acknowledge the
this.
fact that I got an update from Sports Video saying, "Oh, your stats have been updated. Green Analytics versus Dirty Mike and the boys." And Kendall's now player of the game because he emailed in his stats. He wanted an update on his assists, and he got another bucket. So that put him over Green now. So now Kendall's just collecting his player of the game somehow.
Yeah, they
As he
missed.
should.
They missed 4 points. I think it was 3 rebounds. And
Okay.
three
Did
assists.
you go?
3 assists.
You went back through and watched it and checked all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was too
Uh,
many. I was like, no,
Cam, you pay for this too. You can do the same thing.
Oh,
yeah,
I don't need to.
you
It
do
actually
it.
is
You
pretty.
know you do it.
I have never done it. Not
That's
once.
false.
Not
One
once
thing,
have I emailed.
I haven't
I'm
emailed
just
either.
happy. I'm just happy I got my 3 blocks last game. I'm second in the league right now in block shots.
well
Mm.
done,
Yeah,
Cam.
you had that one dirty block on Carter. That was nice.
Yeah, it's too
A
bad you
little bit
couldn't
of
block the
contact.
last shot though.
I know. Can you imagine just ate it, then sent it full court, bucket? I probably would have got in. Let's just say it would have gone in had I blocked it.
One thing I'll say is that I'm very thankful for the teammates I'm surrounded by, from top to bottom. I think they're fantastic players. So I'll just say that.
Okay, Carter, how did you do it? Did you do it like this or did you do it like this?
It was
How
lower.
did-
I don't even know how I didn't get it. It was like
That
That
this.
was like
He like swung it around, and I'm
it's
like,
like Sean Marion.
it was.
I blacked out. I don't even know how.
You gave the toddler and the mom standing in the corner quite a shock. You turned
Yeah,
around.
dude.
Get off me!
I'm surprised you had enough time to get it off because Kendall was just sitting there looking at Kloss, getting all mad, dude. He's just like, and
Yeah.
then Carter's like, "Give me the ball."
Oh,
Um,
oh,
yeah.
beautiful.
It's okay.
Actually,
I would have blocked Kendall probably. He was gonna drive to the rim, and I was coming in to swat that.
and one.
And
I would have yelled it from the scores table. Actually, on that note, big shout out to the refs. Those close games are really hard to call. And that's like, I talked to Klaus about it after the game, and he's like, man, those close games are they're so tough to call. And he's like, just
They
give
are.
me the ones where the team's getting blown out by 30 or whatever, because then it's easy work. But I'm like, honestly, the couple of games where it's come down to the wire, refs have done a bang up job. So, we'll probably get like upset or feel some type of way about some calls, but like uh so far, like ref and ref culture off to a great start.
Stuff.
Shout out John Fair, who had 1 rebound in our game, and he wasn't there. I don't know how he did it, but Sports Video thought he was there, man.
All the stats. Gotta get on that box score. Oh, you made me think of something there, Levi. Oh, reffing when you aren't playing is so much easier. So I remember like last season, once our team was eliminated, then I was ref in the finals there. And like when that's your job, it's way easier to do. But when it's you're playing right after or you just played, it's so hard to tune in to only this and this is my
Yeah.
task right now. So yeah, it's a battle.
Yeah, I reffed the game right after. I reffed the last game. I still was thinking about Carter's game winner.
Salty.
Very.
A little bit salty.
Felt good, Cam. It really
Who else
did.
had a good game?
Oh, man.
Lane had a good game. Lane was hitting shots.
Yeah.
Lane did have a good game.
When
Shots,
Lane starts cooking from the mid range, bro, it's over. Just cash. He hit
Crazy.
that midi to tie. I'm like,
Yeah.
Green.
green bean.
Green. Protect and serve.
Shouts to you though, Cam. You stepped up when your team needed it most during that end of that game there. You brought it together. So it was good by you, but not enough. But well done.
How about you just finish on the compliment? You don't have to put. Oh, it's not enough though. We'll see. We'll see you in the playoffs.
Other guys who stood out, Sean Boone and Patty in their games. Yeah, they got beat by, I don't know, 15-20, but those two look nice. They got
They
it.
played well.
They got it inside to Patty a lot, which was sweet. Took advantage of the size mismatches there, and he just went bully ball. And then Boone guy's just a menace.
Yeah, he's so good.
Dude, it's crazy.
Yes.
He's actually so good.
They've been playing well together, and now they don't have Tyron to slow him down. They're just going crazy.
Boone's touch around the rim, Sean's, is actually really impressive. Like the way he just like kind
Very
of chucks
good.
it up there and then just trickles in. It's pretty amazing.
Yes. We used to think that he was throwing up like the ugliest shots because I don't know why. Like when I first saw him play, like he was throwing up some like nasty stuff that was really going in. Then after watching him play for a couple seasons, you're like, it's on purpose and it goes in on purpose. Like it's not like circus when it's like that consistent, right? So his touch is actually incredible.
Yeah, that's
True
fair.
that. True that.
Mhm.
Like Cam had pointed out, Tyre in there, slowing people down. He got to play with a fast break team, and we made it very clear before the game. We made it very clear during the game that we want to push, we want to get out in transition, so he's not bringing the ball up the floor. But he bought into that, and he was our, you pointed that out earlier, Cam, our second top field goal attempts. So coming
Yeah,
in as a sub,
I
and
saw that. I'm like, what the heck? I was so confused.
You just needed to have a greater mind than Tyron on the bench. Like Greeno just commands like I remember Carter was sitting there was watching your guys' game. It was your first game last week or like your second game this week. And I was sitting there talking to Carter, and Carter was like, yeah, Greeno, like he's been like talking a lot about our offense, but he hasn't said anything about our defense. And it like just makes you concerned that you're messing up in some sort of way because he's like such a coach, and he's like, you just want to hear a good job, you know? You just want to hear a good job from coach. And you're sitting there, you're like, yeah, yeah.
No.
And
What I said because we were playing pretty good defense in our first game. Like, and we like held this team to like maybe 50. We held them like 57 or something. And I was like, man,
Yeah,
I still
58.
feel like my defense wasn't good enough. With Greeno coaching, I was like, man, I still didn't do enough for the guy. It's funny. Yeah.
Greeno's awesome.
you were sitting in the chair though. Both games so far, Carter. You've been playing some D.
You have been. I was impressed with your defense on Barch. I told you that in our chat before the panel.
Yeah.
I'm just like, that was good D, man. Barch was struggling a little bit to get by you.
Arch only had
Thanks, guys.
13 on 4 for 12. Carter, Depoy,
There you go.
Depoy candidate.
Perimeter.
I ain't got any
perimeter
steals this
decoy.
year though, coach. I ain't got
Oh
any steals.
no.
No steals.
Carter, how come
Oh,
you
you
don't
led.
guard me though? You should have guarded me.
Cam, I can't guard you. You're too big.
Cam,
Too strong.
you're reserved on
Levi,
I circle those games.
are you guarding me? Who's guarding me on your team? You?
I know for a fact I'm going to get one or two possessions guarding you, and this is what's going to happen, Cam. You're going to look at me. You're going to go mouse in the house. You're going to back me all the way down to the baseline. Then you're going to go. You're going to sit there. You're going to call for the ball. First place is going to go. Okay, pass is going to go way over top of your fingers. Boom. You're going to clap. Good defense. Go back. Nick's going to score. Come back down. You're going to do the same thing. Boom. This time you'll actually catch it. Spin. Baseline. Front rim. Okay. Clap again. Good defense. Come back. Same play. Catch it. Boom. You're going to cash, and then I'm going to switch and go take a sub. That's what's going to happen.
Two stops and a make. That's a pretty good percentage right
I
there.
guarantee you. But then you'll probably be switched on either Tyson or Isaiah or Frank. And Frank weighs an extra 20 pounds than me. So Frank will actually work you. Frank won't let you get to the baseline.
No.
Throwing Frank under the bus.
I'm going
Throw
over.
Frank under
I'm
the
going.
bus.
I'm
I'm
going
giving,
over.
I'm giving Frank that love.
I'm
Frank
going
is such a
over
good
Frank.
defender.
Baby hook.
Got to hold the hand up there as long as you can, eh? And then as you're running back, look at it, and
Just like, wow.
yeah.
On that Greeno note, or like the defensive note here. Personally, for you guys, because I know like there's defensive player of the year, but we might not have the privilege or the skill set to be blessed by being guarded by the defensive player of the year all the time. So, who for you guys personally gives you the most work or the most trouble in the league?
So like the defender that I least like playing against.
Yeah, like you see that this guy's gonna like you're playing this team, this guy's gonna guard you. You're like, I know I'm not scoring tonight.
Yeah, when I play Kyle Mitchell, then I try to pull him away from the paint. I say he's gonna make me work too hard. It's not worth it. So I just
Right. Yeah.
peace out.
My answer is nobody, Levi.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Big physical
Sure.
wings. Big physical wings are annoying. I like if big guys guard me, usually I can get around, or if a guard is guarding me, I like to post up. But if you put a big physical wing like Sean Boone
Yeah,
Chase,
Boone.
or Chase did a good job too. I don't know that because I'm not that fast. I'm faster than some of the big guys, but I'm not faster than those athletic wings. So
Ain't that right? I'm just kidding.
I challenge you to a foot race next on Tuesday
And I'll
at
lap you.
halftime,
I'll lap
and
you.
I'll beat you.
That was too good. Leave it. That was too good.
There, that's the only target I'm putting on my back. I'm quicker
That
than
was
Cam.
awesome.
I'm gonna have 40 on your squad. I'm just gonna say it now. I'm gonna have 40. I'm gonna have 40 on you.
Oh my.
I don't care if it's on me. Just focus on me then. That's perfect.
Carter, in a foot race with the three of us. Let's go up and back. Who you putting money on?
With who? Me,
No,
Cam, and
with
you?
Levi, Cam, and myself.
Oh, Loki. Okay,
What's
I'm
the
not.
over under on
I
pulled
don't
hamstrings?
know. This is tricky. Okay, Kendall Loki can zoom. Cam is sneakily a little like quick. Cam's quick, but I don't know if he's like fast.
I think
And
I'd
then-
win. I think
I
I'd
think
win.
Cam might win.
I'll
Levi-
beat them. I'll beat them to the
Levi,
first baseline, and I'll turn around, and then that's where I'll lose all my.
You're not beating me to the first baseline.
Absolutely.
Oh man, that's too good. We have to see this now. There's
If I have
no
a ball
way
in my
this
hand,
doesn't happen.
absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Carter, who gives you the most trouble?
Well, we know this. Logan
El
first.
Pen? Yeah.
Elpen, and Mike Marriott. Luckily, I didn't have to play against Mike.
Because we have no
Right.
bigs. He had to guard Kendall.
Yeah.
Went 9 for 10.
Yeah.
I felt like I was
yeah.
giving him a piggyback all game long.
Yeah,
I know
Logan
I
and
give
Mike,
Carter
for
the
sure.
most mental work.
Yeah.
Like I'm up in his cranium. I know I'm up in his cranium all game.
You know what though, Carter? I think Tony did a pretty good job. You still were efficient. It's not like he was stopping you from scoring, but like you had less shot attempts than I thought you would in that game.
Yeah, like I felt like it's nice, as Kendall said this year, like I don't have to like really work super hard for like an open shot.
Right.
So I can take like shots that I want to take that I feel like are smart shots most of the time. Sometimes
Yeah.
I'll shoot that stupid shot. But like Tony didn't leave me open. Like he's always running. He's always running.
Yeah.
He quickly picked me up because he knew that I'd be running back and forth, and he can do that as well. Yeah, so I thought he did a good job. It's just like Logan's so pesky, right? Like he's all up in your grill, and then Marriott will run off the screen super well. Like those guys are just more pesky and annoying, I'd say.
Yeah, you just can't see Logan's little fouls. He just fouls the whole time, but no one can see it because he's so aggressive.
I love
I lo-
Logan.
It was
I
fun
think-
watching him and John Vandergreen go at each other.
Oh yeah.
That's Logan in 30 years.
30?
20?
Logan
How old
is
is John?
30?
How old is John? He's 40. 40 maybe in 20 years.
I could find out. I want to say about 40, yeah.
Except Logan won't be shooting threes.
Logan will still be jacking it up.
Hey,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
50. He's 50% on the season. He's in the
With
league
his-
leaders.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Catapult.
He's in the league leaders right now, man.
He's so good.
That field goal percentage they got to adjust how that's done, eh?
The field goal percentage on the app,
Yeah.
yeah, they do need to
Well,
switch it up a little bit.
field goal percentage is probably fine, but 3-point percentage, it has to be like a certain number of shots taken or something.
Right, because what is it right now? 3-pointer percentage.
Yeah, Marriott's 100%. He's at
He's
the
3
top.
for 3. Yeah, 3 for 3.
There you go.
Shout out Marriott. He has 3 threes this season, 3 for 3, but he hasn't made a shot inside the paint yet. True story. True story.
Attaboy.
Who's number 4 there, boys?
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
One for
that reminds
2.
me.
1 for 2, Kendall. 1
That
for 2.
reminds me, the start of your guys' game is probably one of the greatest starts to a game in CMDL history. Because like you have the commish, walk it down, and like pull one up. You've got like me and Casco on the bench just saying, "Oh, pull it, Kendall, pull it," right? Because we know he's about that life, and like we saw it in preseason too, right? And in our season, Kendall can shoot, right? That's a known fact. Okay, clip this, put this on Instagram. The commissioner, Kendall, can shoot. All right,
I don't believe it.
man down, Cam. Okay. Kendall goes down, boom, cashes it on Cam. Cam comes down, boom, cashes it. The no disappointing thing was that you didn't come back down and shoot another one, Kendall.
I know we should have had a huge battle, but
That's
You
no.
not
should've.
bad, guys.
I
It's
think
okay. It's okay.
I will not be convinced Kendall is above average 3-point shooter unless he shoots like 7 a game. Because that's what our 3-point shooters in this league shoot, about 7 a game, 8 a game. I want to see it just once. Come on.
Yeah. I don't know. There's
You
too
don't
many
like shooting
easier
them.
ways to score. And I think like not easier ways. There's too many more secure ways to score.
That's fair. Higher percentage.
Yeah.
I do know though, especially as I get older, like that three has to start. I have to start taking 5 to 8 threes a game if I want to stay in this game. Um, but and yeah, like it's less running. You can stop at the three instead of going all the way. That's nice to do. But
Yeah.
I
yeah,
will say, so far this season, I'm 2% higher from 3 than I was last year.
oof, right
Hey.
on.
And you were
Moving
pretty
up in the
high
world.
on percentages last year too, Cam. Chat.
No.
Well, not high. No,
Six.
like you personally
Six,
weren't
7.
high on percentages, but you were talking a lot about percentages.
I was. I like percentages
Yeah,
because
it
mine are so
dominated
bad. So
Yeah.
So
I think I've led my team twice in field goal attempts already in our games, and that's not good. So need to decrease that number.
you got to be up at. We don't have a most improved player award, but you'd be up in the running for that one this year, eh, Cam?
I'd hope so. I think I've been playing pretty well to start the season. And I want to stay in between that like 18. Right now I'm at 18.5. I want to stay between 17 and 20 a game. Throw some rebounds and some passes in there and keep my efficiency a little bit higher because I'm not, shoot less threes, shoot open threes. I should be able to get some open threes off Tony and Carson. So
Hmm.
I'd love to be in that combo if we had that award. But
For sure, for sure. Okay, we've seen every team twice other than Surf Squad and Principal's Office. Top three. Levi, who are the top 3 teams?
Top 3 teams,
not including your own.
not including my own. All right, then you're gonna have to come back to me because I'm gonna have to.
Well,
rethink my top.
Casco got their 1 win this season, so
All right.
got it out of the way early.
All right. Perfect. Yeah, top 3. If I can't include my own, then I gotta give Green Analytics. I'm gonna throw up there number 1. I'm gonna do Greeno.
Number 2.
1 and 2.
Come on, Levi.
And then I'm gonna do Greeno at number 3. No, Greeno, Principal, and I'm debating between Los Pollos and Conrad's Comrades. I'm
Cam,
I don't know. I
That's
think
cracked.
respect.
This is
I don't
disrespectful.
know. I think I'll do Los Pollos, Principal.
Hermanos. That's crazy. Oh, wait. Okay.
Cam, who you got?
Green Analytics, Principal's Office. I guess it's
Oh
kind of the same
shoot.
as
Surf Squad.
no.
Sorry,
No.
forgot about it.
Are you saying
No.
Surf Squad for top 3?
Top 3, yeah.
No.
Billy will have you believe that. Do you have if you could rank your own team, would you have you and Surf Squad in the top 3?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You're off
And then
the
I throw-
battle, dude.
And then I throw Green Analytics in there.
That's correct.
That's a solid top 3, Levi. I
That's
think
a
so.
great top
That's a
3.
great top 3, bro.
That's a great top 3.
Stand on business, Freezer.
Yeah,
Come
okay. Yeah.
If I had to pick, I would choose Dave, Kloss, and Greeno.
You guys are going to sit here and tell me that you want to play against like Billy and Justin and the like because
Yes.
those two like together are probably the league's greatest duo ever.
Yeah, they're good, but I'd rather play them than Greenalytics if I'm talking matchups in the playoffs or something. I'd rather
Well,
play
I'd put
them or
both.
you guys all day. I'd
Well,
rather
if we're
play them
talking
or you
about
guys
teams
all
we don't
day.
want to play against, I'd put Surf Squad and Green Olympics up there. I think those two are the teams to beat.
Oh,
Like if there's any team I want to play in the first round, Surf Squad.
I want to play Casco Crush in the first round.
I know we're gonna have Billy on soon, so I'm just trying to give him as many things as
Oh
possible.
man, Billy, your receipts are going to be long this season.
It'll be fun. I think we play Surf Squad upcoming this Tuesday, which should be fun. So
I write down I do this with like NBA and with this league. I write down like my picks for like MVP and um like all the like awards or whatever. And then I rewrite them, not taking into account my team. And if I don't take into account my team because I'm biased, Billy's my pick for MVP. And
Yeah.
always okay, just because of his freaking 38 and 12 and 18 assist game right off the bat. It's
right,
fine.
yeah. Well, I also think that, like uh until he loses, you know,
He's losing on Tuesday, Levi.
to who?
To me.
Yeah,
I don't know what you're laughing about.
I don't
I just remember the last time you said that you were going to give Billy a bunch of work.
Yeah, we
And
lost by 2. That's it.
you also lost by 2 last night, or not
We
last
lost by
night,
1.
last week.
Yeah, that's okay. I just think you having Casco and Surf Squad up there is just I don't know.
All
It's
right.
just-
That's fine.
I'll say
stand on
mine.
my.
I'll say mine.
I'll
Let's
stand
just
on
kinda
my-
transition
cracked.
into-
Yeah.
Let's transition into mine here. Let's transition.
I'll put my target on my forehead.
Number
Yeah.
3, I got Casco Crush.
Shut up!
Let's
Oh
go!
my gosh! Shut
Let's
up!
go.
Number two, I've got let's say
You're just
let's do Poyos. Los Poyos.
Ah,
Let's do
go.
number one is Principal's Office. They're looking pretty solid. Through one game, I mean, it's really throwing shots in the dark here, but I just think they're a really well-rounded team. I think just good pieces there, but yeah, that's what I'll say.
Yeah.
Kendall, I think we view things pretty similar. I don't think these two are ever taking it very seriously.
I am.
No,
These
you're
two-
not. You're such a liar. Tell me what. Say to everybody in the league what you say to me off pod. Okay, say it. Come on.
What do I say to you off pod?
I'm not gonna say it. I don't want to out you, but just.
What do I say to you off pod?
Okay, never mind. You obviously are hiding it. Okay, Kendall, you
I'm
go.
an honest man.
No,
I
you're
just I think that these two are so loyal, right? So both of them so loyal to Jackson. They're
Yeah.
gonna get the crush, right? And
Yeah.
I'm not that way. I would rather be right than loyal in
Levi, I think
a
you guys
situation
might
like
lose.
that.
I think you guys might lose to Greenalytics by 40.
Okay. All right. I'll write it down for you.
Please write it down, please. It's
Okay.
going to be 100 to 60.
160.
Yeah.
No, not that much. Tanner Murray's getting going. That guy's going to be good by the end of the season. Take off some of the load from the other guys. Gibbs going to get rolling. I think I said the team that I would most want to see in the first round is Surf Squad because I feel like I know exactly what all those guys are going to bring. Whereas there's some dark horses on the crush that I don't know what they're going to bring yet. So
Yeah. Like Levi Friesen, he's definitely going to have like not like a most improved season, but he's definitely going to be better than he was last year.
He
hey,
could
first
average 40.
rebound and first points of that last game you had, man.
Yeah. There we
Going
go.
early.
Big.
But my top three, Los Polos, I think, has to be in there. I think once they start clicking. I also think that they could make so many trades, like any trade, very easily with who they have.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Everyone on their team is valuable. I would have Principal's office in there. And then it's between Dirty Mike and Devo's dogs. The dogs have had some rough starts so far, so yeah. I think by the end of the season, I might have to take the dogs over Dirty Mike now.
Yeah.
That's a tough one to
God,
say.
I've never been more frustrated in my
Cam
life.
is
than on this
regretting
pod.
going on the pod today.
I knew I would. I knew I'd regret it. I should have just skipped.
I wanted to start it off with showing that clip, but I figured it'd be too traumatic for Cam.
Too traumatized.
Fair enough. I think I agree with the dogs though. Like if they start just like hitting all their shots, it's gonna be ridiculous. They're gonna be good.
And Zach is so smooth, by the way.
Yeah.
So smooth.
If he can control those fouls, I don't know. Like holy, little
Like a
handsy.
Southern Alberta Paul George.
Carter's Southern Alberta Muggsy Bogues.
Cheers, man. Thank you.
I guess, yeah, who
You're
would be
welcome.
your guys' NBA comp?
Oh, we already know I'm Ben Simmons.
What?
Oh yeah, I remember
What?
that.
Oh, Prime
Except-
Ben Simmons?
Of course, at the start of the game, I give him Ben Simmons treatment. And he just bangs it, just pa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, remember that last year? Billy did it, right?
Yeah, that hurt.
I'm basically Kevin Durant.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
Tristan is Kevin Durant.
Yes, Tristan
Yeah,
Wade
Tristan
is
is Kevin
Kevin
Durant.
Durant.
Okay, don't just all hop on it. How about you give
Well,
me?
look at Tristan.
No,
Look at
because
Tristan.
he's
Look
not
at you,
wrong.
bro. His name is the Slim Reaper.
Yes.
You're the
Slim?
Slim Jim Reaper, bro.
Yes.
I bet you Tristan and KB weigh the same, low key.
Yeah, who do we got for
That's
Cam? Who do we got
probably
for-
true.
Nikola Jokic,
Oh. No.
Draymond Green,
Cam, you might be like a
probably Anthony Edwards. I have the same athletic ability.
right.
I
Maybe
feel like
Bojan
personality-
Bogdanovic. Bojan
I was gonna
Bogdanovic?
say more of like a who's that guy who played in Houston, their center?
Alperen Sengun.
Şengün. You give
No,
me
you're
Şengün
Bojan.
vibes. Like
You're
baby
Joe
Jokic.
Ingles or Bojan.
Joe Ingles. I'll be Joe Ingles. That's fine. I'm okay with that.
That's not
Or
bad.
like
Sengun is
Stoudemire
too nice.
or like-
Nice, Levi. Sengun is way too nice. He's
I was
cool.
thinking
Yeah.
personality-wise, we could go the Birdman.
Birdman.
The
True.
Birdman.
Yeah.
That was a dog.
I'm gonna start getting neck tattoos.
Yeah.
CMDL right across
Right
here.
there. Yeah, yeah. Carter, I'd say he's like Celtics Isaiah Thomas or like Trae Young in New York.
Yeah,
In, like,
Carter's in his
2021.
Carter's in his villain arc this season. It's true.
I think so. Carter, I even have like the ice like the Trae twos. You ever want to borrow them and just bow at center court when you cash another one on Cam's head in the playoffs? By all means. I'm a 10.5, so like grow a shoe size, but you know.
Yeah, yeah, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, Carter's I think that's probably your best comp, right? Or
Can I be Drazen Petrovic? He's just cool, man. He's just a
yeah, you
cool
can
guy.
totally be
Thanks. Thank you.
yeah.
Whatever his name is, that European guy.
He passed, bro. Be nice.
Mhm,
Respect on his name.
mhm. Who was that? When LeBron and Wade and Bosch when they won their first championship? Who was that guy that they were yelling at all the time?
Chalmers.
Oh, Mario
Chalmers, Mario Chalmers. Right
That's
here.
you?
Yeah,
Casco and Nick just giving
Yeah.
it to you on the bench.
Levi, you're
yeah.
kinda
I sit
doing
down. I
both.
sit down, and Jackson just lays into me.
Sounds about right. He
Besides
seems like the
Dylan
yelling
Brooks,
type.
man.
Dylan
Mario
Brooks.
Chalmers, or I'd say like with my ability being here and my mouth being here, I'd say Pat Bev.
No, Dylan Brooks. You know, if for your game against Kendall, just stand on your side of the court like this with your hands behind your back. Hey, just like
Dylan
don't
Brooks
even warm up. Don't even take any warm up shots. Just
just stands there. Yeah, I'd say Dylan Brooks is also pretty accurate. You know, a lot of people.
your jumper looks nicer than his though.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm definitely like Grizzlies Dylan Brooks, not like FIBA Dylan Brooks or like Houston Dylan Brooks. Like Grizzlies, like we'll
Yeah.
talk about it, and then when pressed in an interview, we'll just say something stupid about people being old.
Fair enough.
Mhm.
We'll interview you after Tim's team, and you can talk about people being old.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. Shout out to Tim,
Shout out Tim.
sponsor.
Yeah, shout out Tim. Tim's
Eat
Mobile
fresh.
Service. Shout out
Eat
Tim's
fresh,
Mobile
Tim's
Service.
mobile service.
Should we look ahead to next week, to Tuesday?
Yeah.
Oh,
Get into it.
don't mind if I do.
All
What do we
right.
got here? Regular season, Ford F-150.
Ford F-150.
Ford F-150. Sorry,
You
that's
ever heard
my-
a game winner on Cameron Penner's head? That's what it feels like.
feels like to drive a
Ford.
Ford F-150.
Conrad's, Devo's dogs.
That'll be good.
That's a fun game.
Yeah. I'd like to see Ezra get going in that game. Shout out to Ezra. We were trash talking, chopping it up. He's like a little brother, honestly. Love that guy. I feel like he could have a really good game that game if he puts his mind to it.
Through that, Ezra, just put your mind to it, bro.
Yeah,
Put your
you pay the same amount of money as everybody else. You deserve to take those shots. That's what goes through my head every time I put up a 3 in preseason. I'm like, I paid the same amount of money as everybody else. I deserve that.
I love that's wild. I love the stat comparison. If you guys click on the upcoming games and then go into it, you can compare the stats.
Oh yeah.
So right now it's looking like comrades average more points, the same 3-point percentage, better field goal percentage, better free throw percentage, more rebounds, more assists, more steals, more blocks, more average points against, and more offensive rebounds. So
Give me Devo's team. Give it to me.
the stats kind of say Conrad's
Give me
team, but
Alabama.
it'll be interesting.
Oh yeah, we used to get you guys to pick who you thought was gonna win. But yeah. Oh, I guess it could be like Bill Simmons thing where he says like these are my picks, take them or leave them or whatever, and then everyone makes their survivor picks, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But this is helpful to see what teams are shooting from three and everything like that. 23% for both teams is, man, the league just does not shoot the three very well. I'm telling you, man.
It's because everyone has my mindset when they take a 3. Yeah, I paid the same amount of money.
Oh,
True.
That's too much. It's too much.
the dogs are missing Dust in that game. They got Adam Spackman coming in I think, for Dustin.
Yep.
Back.
So, yeah, take that into consideration. Those 11, I think there's 11 of us still in the survivor pool, so take that into consideration.
Are you still in, Kendall?
Oh yeah.
That's so annoying. Oh,
Hey, Cam, so am I.
well, that's less annoying. I hope you win.
Levi, ask Cam how much he's got to e-transfer me tonight.
Oh, yes, I do have to send out the pool. How much is it? 140?
200?
I don't think it's 200.
I won the March Madness bracket challenge he had going, so
Oh,
Yeah, of course he did. Of course Kendall wins it. Of course he comes in and just wins it. Ah,
Gators.
Gators.
What I'm talking about.
If I had to make a pick this upcoming week, I'm going to choose Conrad's team, I think.
Hmm.
There's
Yeah.
a young team full of athletic 6'3" guys. I love it.
Yeah.
can the
Um,
dogs go 0-3 though? Like that squad can't be an 0-3 team to start the season. That's
I
a
don't know, man. It's possible.
I feel like Pat. I feel like Conrad's definitely has the pieces to do it.
I'm
Yeah.
picking Conrad there, man. I don't know. I don't know. They're looking pretty good.
Yeah, and Patty is balling. I want to give a shout out to and a shout out to all the young fathers out there, for all the fathers having kids. Shout out to you guys who continue to show up and hoop even through the sleep deprivation. And shout out to all the moms too.
Shout
Yeah,
out the moms.
shout out the
Shout out
moms.
the moms.
Yes.
All right. I think I'm taking the comrades as well.
Yeah.
Carter, who are you taking?
I'll go Devo's dogs.
All right.
Zach has a 60 piece in carries.
But I'll say Devo's dogs, but still big shouts to Justin starting off the season well. I did say in the preseason that I was expecting him to step up a little bit, and he's been playing
Yeah.
pretty well. So big shouts
Yeah.
to him.
Surf Squad, Dirty Mike.
Yeah. I'm taking Surf Squad.
Yeah, take Surf Squad, Levi. Take them.
It's
Put
written
that in.
down.
Put
Cam,
that in your
who-
put that in your survivor. Put that in your survivor thing. Do it.
Cam,
Do
who
it.
is missing?
We're missing Barch.
Sorry.
Give
Yeah.
me
And,
Surf Squad.
It's a
Give me Surf
Tuesday night,
Squad.
so there was no first round subs available, so we dropped down to we're playing with Nate Moria.
Okay. He's solid.
Give me
Mm-hmm.
Surf Squad.
Yeah.
100%. No
Surf
doubts.
Squad.
You
Yeah.
do this just to make me mad, and I hate it.
No.
Well, we'll light a fire under your butt, and then you can get your 40 piece you're talking about.
No, my 40 pieces, I'm saving it for you.
Okay. All right. Well, as long as you could either choose this, Cam. You can spread the 40 points out over all the season, or you can just have them against me. You pick.
How about I average 40 a game from now on? How about that?
There we go. I can't wait till the off season where me and Cam just go to work together, play each other
Total
one-on-one
War.
for the love.
Kendall, who do you have? Kendall, who do you have?
I feel weird saying Surf Squad because of the trash I talked earlier, but missing
Are you
Barnes,
saying Surf Squad?
I think I'm taking Surf Squad.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's okay, Cam. You can say Surf Squad too if you want.
I'm not saying Surf Squad. Never in a million years will I ever choose Billy to beat me.
All right.
I think it'll be fun. Tony can chase Billy around and pick him up. Then we can throw Nate on Justin and throw Mike on Jerry. I don't know.
Oh,
I think there's some good
yeah.
matchups there.
I forgot. Yeah, Shippy's finger will be healed up by then. Hopefully.
Who the heck is Shippy?
Nate.
Nate Shipton.
That's in the previous game, but yeah.
Yeah, he's not in this game, Bucko.
Oh yeah.
I'm just saying there's some decent matchups there, and we'll
Sorry,
see
yeah.
how it goes.
Oh yeah.
I really want to see Surf Squad just running that pick and roll with Billy and Evan all day long.
Yeah.
That's a match made in heaven.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Evan and Heaven. Yeah.
What are we shooting? Hey, we're shooting 33% from three so far, my team. That's pretty good. That's above league average, I'd say.
Yep.
Billy's at 38, but bear in mind that's one game, and they went 17 for 45, and Billy Justin had 14 of those.
We're bearing
Shut
in
up.
mind.
I hate this. I hate
Bearing in
this.
mind.
I'm bringing on someone who's on my team next time because Levi just automatically joins up with Carter and Kendall.
What?
Well, it's
What?
Cam. It's only because I haven't played with you yet.
That's not a good reason. That's a terrible
What's the
reason.
next game?
It's just I just feel like I just feel like I know them, on a deeper level.
Yeah,
Casco
Cam.
versus Tim. Give me Tim's Tropics for their first dub. Yep. Give it to
That
me.
game's gonna be fun, man.
That's
I'm
a very
excited for that
interesting game.
Yes,
Weird.
that is
Weird
going
as
to
heck.
be the game to watch for sure.
Casco might have 55, but Casco left 50, but they'll still lose.
Right.
I think that could be a game where Gibb gets comfortable. It's going to have more space to work.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really sure about this one. I mean, Give me Casco Crush every day for the rest of my life.
Yeah, there we go. That's
Easy.
You're such a
win.
bandwagon.
Easy
Yeah.
freaking
No.
win.
You're such
I
a
think-
liar, dude. You're so
35
fake.
apiece.
You're so
Nick
fake.
and Casco, 40 for Levi, 110 points, color a knife.
Let's go.
Wrap
Yeah.
it
Well,
up. Color a day. Thank you very much.
Are you guys looking at the stats here? Casco's team has shot 32 more threes than Tim's team in 2 games.
mhm.
That's crazy.
We've also
That's so-
won one more game than Tim's team.
I know you have.
Oh.
Oh, maybe it's because your sub had 40. Oh, maybe it's because of that. Maybe that's why you won. Maybe that's why you beat Conrad's team. Could
I
be.
feel like
No, no, it was an
feel like
all-around
I think
game.
so. I think that's why you guys won.
That was an all-around game.
Mhm.
Be
The
quiet.
wealth was shared.
No, it was not.
Yeah.
But you guys do average more blocks and steals per night. Less assists, more rebounds though.
Yep.
Same
You
free
best
throw
believe it.
percentage.
Best
You guys
believe
haven't shot 32 free throws in 2 games.
Yeah, well, I keep getting fouled.
That has to be the highest clip in the league. That has to be the most in the league, other than Green Analytics, maybe.
I keep getting fouled. For some reason, people want to chase me off the 3 and foul me. I don't know.
I'd like to see Tim's team is shooting 14% from 3. I think they'll have a breakout game at some point where Jordan, Bob, Tim,
Yeah, our writers got to turn up at some point.
when they start hitting some threes. So that would be nice to see.
No, Tim's team will be nasty to play. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like even if like people have like a bad start to the season, you can't really count anybody out, right?
It's true.
Debatable. Guys, whenever we do these recordings late, we're way meaner to people, I think.
Meaner? No, no. I'm just tired of people being fake on this pod, popping up teams that aren't good.
I'm being.
Are you saying
I'm being
Casco Crush isn't good, Cam?
No, I think they're good. I just don't think they're as good as you guys.
I just don't think we're 9th in the power rankings either.
Oh, power rankings got to come out soon, surely.
Yeah,
Waiting for
surely.
it.
Whoever's
I
doing
think it
that.
said, did it say like 4 throughout the season? So I think there was maybe like 2 more games, and then there's going to be another one, and then
Okay.
Mid-season, maybe.
pre-playoff,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, Tyron's really busy at work, so he can't.
Tyron's doing the rank.
Tired. He's not even in the league. Okay.
Kendall,
who's the
who do you
last-
have winning that game? Kendall didn't say.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not putting I don't know which game I'm putting in for my survivor pick. This is a tough
Yeah.
tough
Toughie.
set of matchups. I don't know. Tim was talking a lot of trash about the crush, that he had all of them figured out, and so I would like to see him eat his words. So
That's true.
I'm gonna support the crush on this one. I'll be cheering for the crush.
Well, who is he talking about when he said one look across the court and he's done? Was he talking about Nick or Casco?
That was Tanner Murray.
Oh, Tanner Murray. That's right.
Yeah, so he's talking about Tanner.
Tanner Murray.
Yeah.
One look across the court and he's rattled.
No, Tanner seems like an absolute firecracker, and I can't wait for him to get rolling. Like he's gonna be so good.
All right, last one, Los Polos, Principal's Office. Another great matchup. This is
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
a good team. There's a lot of good games, man. There's a lot of good games.
Yeah, I think, if Ruben shows up for that one, I feel like that's Principal Office's game to lose. That one game where it takes them to figure out where Ruben fits in, that could if it takes them a whole game to figure out where Ruben fits in, then Los Pollos has it for sure. But if they can kind of figure out their offense, I don't think they'll have a problem doing that. If they can figure out their offense before the half, I think it's going to be a really good game. So yeah, Ruben's playing. I'm taking Principal's Office on that one.
I feel like
Yeah, that's tough.
we need to get an availability report sent out to the league for their survivor picks before they make their picks, eh? Because if
That's
Ruben's not
fair.
there,
That's fair.
we're
Yeah.
good, right?
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Injury report.
Even if his ankle is good, he might get called. So yeah,
Although
That's
that would be
fair.
unfortunate because no, that's only their second game. So if he misses this one, he'll miss the max number of games to be eligible for awards. So that's a
yeah,
start.
yeah. Yeah.
Cam, who you got?
I'd probably go Principal's office as well. Uh,
Good pick.
Although I think David and Makesa could cause some trouble for Seabass.
They
Seabass has the
definitely.
size, but he has to get the ball over half court first,
Yes,
and then
and David and Makesa up top are.
get around these two fast guards on the perimeter, which is always
they're-
frustrating. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
They're
I'll
like
go Principal's
shorter
office
Logan.
just because of Ruben's overpowering inside ability, I think.
If
Shorter
Kyle's
shorter
there,
Logans.
if
Shorter
Kyle's
Logans.
there, I think Kyle can slow Ruben down enough, no?
You think so? I don't know, dude.
But Ruben also doesn't have to go into the paint every time. And I don't know if Kyle is
Probably better if he does. I'm assuming his field goal
perimeter.
percentage would be better from inside the paint. But well, Kyle and Chase could take turns, I guess. But I think Ruben's just so physically imposing. Kyle
Yeah.
is too in his own way, but I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go Los Polos.
Smart. Spread the field.
I was
You know?
I was gonna say the same. Give me Los
Yeah.
Pollos.
There you
Yeah,
go.
spread the field, except when you all choose Surf Squad.
Yeah. Spread the
Obviously,
you know.
Surf Squad's gonna win that game, Roads.
Yeah, spread the bet line out. Spread the bet line out. We'll go 50-50 split on that one.
We're the underdogs right now, dude.
Yeah, keep that underdog mentality. I love that.
Man, I have no idea the survivor pool who I'm picking for this one.
Yeah. Well,
That's
and Kendall, so if you've already picked a team, you can't pick them again.
right.
Right. Okay, awesome.
Who have you picked so far, Levi?
I picked you. I picked Green Analytics this last week, and then the first week I picked your game, Cam.
That's crazy.
Both of my survivor picks these first 2 weeks have come down to game winners.
Yeah, come down to the wire, dude. That's
Yeah, come down to the
crazy.
wire. Which
You're
Good
already-
picks.
You're already eliminated though, Levi.
I am.
Yeah. Twice. Two times over you've been eliminated.
What? Oh, that's wild.
All
Is it
right.
because I didn't spell my name right?
You can see
Levi's
your
like, never
screen.
mind.
So first of all, you picked Los Polos, and then
Oh.
And Dirty Mike.
and then you spelled your name differently on the second one, so you would have been DQ'd there as well. So sorry, bro.
That's all right. I'm still gonna pick every week.
Oh, that's funny. All right. Let's
You're
wrap
precious,
up
Levi.
here.
That's too funny.
I know I am.
Getting tired. Levi, anything you want to say to
To end it off.
bring it? We got,
Um,
like one more thing we got to do yet, quick. But anything you want to say before we get into that?
No. Yeah, no, I think that's Principal Office's game for sure. Thanks for having me on, by the way. And
Thank you.
shout out to all my short kings. Carter, Frank, Mokesa, David, John Fair, me, anybody under 5'10". We see you, we hear you. We know exactly who you are and what you bring to the league. Yeah,
Amen.
there you
Fair
go.
enough. So a short king is 5'10" and under.
5'10" and under, or 5'11", I don't know, 5'10".
6
We could
foot.
cut up, yeah,
Put it under.
yeah. Billy, yeah, all the short guys.
Fair enough.
Stuff. Alrighty. Mount Rushmore. We did that first one there. Cam
Did you
won,
lose?
then
Yes,
Carter,
I won.
then me. Yeah. Well done. Yeah, I got pumped on that. That was unfortunate. But let's go. Ooh, that's a tough one. Yeah, we're gonna go. Oh, you can't vote for yourself for that one. No, yeah, you can vote for teams you were on. We're going all-time best teams. So this time I'm not going to give you the benefit of going first because I lost. I get to choose, so I'm going to go first. Um,
Dang it.
and obviously, I'm going to go with my squad of
All right. Wow.
Surface,
Okay.
Greeno,
That's a
Logan,
great pick. That's a great pick.
That was
Jace,
ridiculous.
and
That was just a ridiculous team.
Greeno, Scott.
Scotty too. Forgot.
Scott,
Oh,
That's
Greeno,
man.
team
Justin,
stupid.
Logan, Kendall
Yeah.
All right.
with JVG
Stupid.
off the bench.
Stupid.
That was actually kind of fun when we drafted subs too.
That was fun.
Yeah.
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 So that's your first pick, eh?
Yep.
Okay, what's the order then?
Then we're going Carter.
Tough team to beat.
All-time teams.
Mhm.
Honestly, dude, Billy's team went undefeated last year. I'll take that squad.
Yeah.
Take
Give me
Billy's
that
squad?
team. Yeah, the undefeated team last year.
Yeah.
I'll take that team.
That was gonna be my pick. That's a good pick.
Yeah.
Who's next?
You.
Me.
Oh yeah,
Give me.
Levi doesn't participate. This one's just the three. The
Oh, okay.
round
He's
one.
just here to observe.
Yeah, he
Uh,
gave,
give
he
me-
gave his vote right at the end. See who he wants.
Give me Bob, Kendall, Carson, Barch championship team.
Oh,
With Lane getting buckets there on the side too.
Yeah, that's a good
That was a
team.
good squad. It was Parker Casco on that team too.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, that's ridiculous.
That's stupid.
That was a
That's
good team too.
that's-
You're not allowed to
yeah.
be GM anymore. You put together the
Yeah,
craziest
that's
squads.
ridiculous.
that's prime Parker there too.
That was a wild draft. So the squad with Greeno and Scott and all those guys, I had made like trades that limited who other people could take. So I knew I was pretty confident, and I got 5 of the guys I expected to get, and then Logan was just a treat. I didn't expect him to get that late. And then
That's crazy.
that squad with Bob and Barch, I don't think I had anyone that I was expecting to get. That was just like going off of the backups that I had in mind just in case it didn't go how I expected. So that was a wild draft night.
Wow.
That was crazy.
All right, Cam, you got another one?
Give me, oh gee. Oh man, I've only been in the league. This is the 4th season. I'm not picking any of my teams, just so you guys know.
You had a nice squad though that one year with
Yeah.
Billy and
Yeah,
Yeah,
Billy
that was a
Logan,
good team.
Kyle Mitchell. That was a good team, but we didn't even make the finals. So the way I'm thinking about it is, who did teams go up against? Give me Mike Marriott's team in, I think it was the Barch Bob Kendall year,
yeah.
and he
He
had
had Crawford, eh?
Crawford and Surface on the same
Yeah.
team.
That was a nice squad.
That's
That was a good squad.
Probably
Good
would've been
team.
my next.
Great team.
I am having a hard time remembering, honestly. But the year that my team lost in the finals, I think it was my first year in the league. We lost to Jackson and Sean, Conrad,
Conrad squad.
guys like that. That
I
was
wonder
just a pretty
how.
solid team.
I wonder that year. I wonder what those teams would stack up now.
Yeah, it
against
probably doesn't
some of
stack
these
up
teams.
well, but I'm just gonna say I thought that
Mhm.
team was pretty polished. They did a good job, so I'll give them that
So
call.
on that note, where I wanted to lead into, we were talking about that a little while ago, the what we're gonna call it, historical hoops or something. And I was thinking draft night would be a good one. So say next spring we're doing draft night on April 15th, whatever it is. The last game of right before that draft night is a historical hoops game. So we'll take everyone who was on my championship team, and they'll play against everyone on Billy's championship team. And just to like, bring back a past season, maybe we do a rubber match. So we'll do like Billy's squad versus Marriott's squad. Kind of have guys vote which one they want to see, and then make that happen.
So yeah, I'd love to see that
Kind of cool.
Kendall versus Devo squad again.
When he had Quinn and Scott.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That was a good
team. Yeah, but I'll take that Jackson and Sean team for some reason. I'll just
Yeah.
throw them down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of everything there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this Marriott's last squad then.
Oh,
So
interesting. I thought about it.
Isaiah and Greeno and
Yeah, that's a good
that
squad.
crew, Logan, that defensive crew. Third gets tricky now. There's a lot of guys you don't remember. Camp squad. I'm gonna have to like pull up the SA Hoops Up website.
Yeah.
I can remember most of them off the top of my head. I don't remember the bad teams, but I remember most of the good teams.
Oh, this doesn't even have. I should have that listed. That team with Patty when he had Hiram there was solid.
Mm.
Because Hiram was never there.
That would have been crazy. Hiram and Carter, right?
Yeah.
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 That would have been crazy.
Are we including this year?
Nah, just past teams. We don't know for
Okay.
sure yet. I know you want to pick Greenalytics, but
I was gonna say that's an absolute lock.
Oh, yeah. Love the confidence.
Okay, then I'll take Devo's squad then with Quinn and Scott and
yeah,
that
that's a
group.
good pick.
I can't remember these teams. I'll go last year's team with Jackson. I'll go Jackson's team last year with Kendall and Devo and those boys.
That was a lot.
True, actually, that team was for sure better. That was a poor choice by me.
Yeah.
It's a good third pick.
My third pick, I'm taking what did I call my was I the yeah, I was the GM. What did I call my team that year?
The
I'll take the year with
Tornadoes,
the Dusters.
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 Me, Billy, Kyle Mitchell, Logan, Tristan. What else do we have? Fallon, and there's someone else. We should have been better than we were, I think, that season. I don't know what happened to us, but
You got beat by Jackson and Devo and Mark Baltazar and me. Right? Or
did
who
we
did
lose
you
to you
play?
in the semis?
No,
Did you guys go to the
you
finals?
played.
No. We
Yes,
played Kendall's team.
You played Kendall's team, lost in the
Yeah.
semis, and then we
We
went.
lost to the champs. I think we would have been in the semis had we played someone else. I think. So do I get a fourth pick or are we done now?
We'll just do three. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think usually it'll just be three. Cool. Yeah, I'll send that out for a vote.
I'd hate to see myself win again with this.
My team. I think I'm gonna be picking them.
I think I should have picked Carter's team with Clay and Jackson and Ibrahim and
The Bobcats, 2012 Bobcats.
Bobcats.
got the 2012 Bobcats record,
Dude,
bro.
from the jump, we knew we were screwed.
Yeah, the name just kind of cooked them right off the start.
An
right?
unreal GMing season.
Carter's
Unreal
not a
GMing
GM.
season.
Carter's a show up and hoop kind of guy.
Absolutely.
All right, Carter, who you got for shout outs?
Well, here we go, boys. First things first, I want to say a big shout out to McDonald's for releasing that smoky maple bacon breakfast egg McMuffin sandwich.
Yes,
Holy
sir.
cow, that's been
That's
pumping
gospel.
in the veins. Last 2 days, bro, I couldn't live without it. I wanted it so bad, so I bought it. Unreal. Shout out Costco wholesale right now, man. Honestly, just loving the deals right now. They're
Absolutely.
keeping me fed in this difficult season.
Short friend.
Big shout out to Bari for still showing up and reffing. I love seeing that guy every week. That's just
Yes, sir.
fantastic. I love that guy so much.
Love Barry.
Yeah, big shout out to the interviewing crew, Levi and Ez, and shout out Lank for Jonathan Vanderbeek for scorekeeping. And big shout out to Tim's Mobile Service, Chopley. That trucking company, what's it called?
Five Sons.
Yeah, the trucking one.
But so like Evans Trucking isn't sponsoring this year, but
We have a trucking company sponsoring though.
we have Five Sons transloading.
Yeah, Five
Yeah.
Stars Transloading, that's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, big shouts to them. Honestly, we have a great sponsorship team this year, but
Heck
loving
yeah.
it this year, man. It's just fantastic. Thank you guys.
Awesome. All right, guys. Have a good one.
Yeah.
See you
Thanks,
later.
Levi. Peace out, bro.
Yeah.